Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well and welcome to Monday's reading. So I already shuffled a bit and we have the Emperor that came out, and on the bottom of the deck we have the King of Pentacles. So right away I can see this is 100% going to be a reading about the divine masculine energy, which I feel, because I'm really drawn on this Emperor card to the fact that he's holding this sword up, and I don't know if you can hear that, but there's like a baby crying outside, so that might also indicate some energy there. That could literally indicate the inner child healing, but I'm really seeing there's a sense of personal power coming back, as, I don't know, I'm looking at this sword and I'm just hearing personal power with the divine masculine. So I am recovering from a shoulder neck injury, so I may not be holding up the cards as I usually do, but I think most of you listen to the audio anyways, so it'd be totally okay. So first card is the Emperor. Now I just want to know, I'm gonna ask Spirit, what is going on your end? Where are the divine feminines at in this journey? And as I'm shuffling, I just want to say thank you to all new subscribers, everyone who's new to this channel, who's joining this community. It really means the world to me, and it's my absolute joy to do these readings. And I will be launching a Patreon community soon, where I will be doing 2 live streams a week, where I'll be doing collective readings for our Patreon community. And in the second half of the live stream, we'll be doing a Q&A session where you can ask me your questions and I will tap into Spirit Live and we'll have those answered. So more information on that community coming soon, and I will keep you all updated. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands, we have the Devil, we have the King of Cups. Okay, yeah, really strong divine masculine energy. I mean, the King of Cups has come out again. I'm really seeing that, and I'm so sorry if you can hear that baby crying in the background. It started just as soon as I turned the recorder on. That's so synchronistic though, because okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and Ace of Pentacles. So there's a lot of cards. Let me show you there. There's a lot of cards in this spread that are indicating to me that there's a lot of inner child. Wow, that is loud. A lot of inner child purging happening. I see this most notably with the Devil. I'm seeing for some divine masculines here, there's just a sense of them healing a specific relationship with their mother. This is like a mother wound. I'm seeing in the King of Cups, I'm also learning to reparent themselves. That is really loud. I'm so sorry if you can hear that. It's so funny how Spirit always brings through synchronicities right as you're thinking about something or talking about something. I really hope that crying stops. I hope it's not too loud. With the King of Cups, I feel like there might be some divine masculines here who literally their parents used like the cry it out method on them, where their needs were literally not attended to. With this Five of Pentacles, I'm also hearing grief-stricken. For a lot of you listening, I really feel that your divine masculine is grieving what they lost in their connection with you. That's a really strong theme that I'm feeling. I also feel I'm hearing from Spirit that stems from also past life loss. Wow, this is a really chaotic start to the reading. But it's this really indicating the energy here. I'm also hearing from Spirit that on your end, divine feminine, there's almost been this sense of really needing to stay grounded in your peace. You might literally have conflicts and arguments around you. I'm hearing upheaval. I'm literally hearing for some people you might have gotten fired. So that's a message for some people here. Or your divine counterpart. But there's almost a sense of losing something, losing some kind of stability. Let me give this Romance Angels deck a quick shuffle. I'm hearing hiding your head in the sand. So I actually feel that might apply more to the divine feminine side. I'm also feeling energies of grief, of pain, of feeling like you can't achieve what you want. I also hear setbacks for you, divine feminine. So, I mean, what did I just say? This card, Healing family issues. Yeah. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. There's a huge inner child healing happening on your divine masculine side, but also on your side. There's just these, and I'm hearing this is specifically the type of trauma or wounding that led to separation in the past. I'm also hearing something about an apology. There's this desire on the divine masculine's end to apologize for doing something, saying something. I just heard the phrase, keeping my end of the bargain. So you and your divine masculine might have literally spoken about having a bargain, having some kind of deal. I feel it might be in a humorous way, but this could also be the higher self coming through to talk to you. Like, almost like I'm sorry for letting you down. It's actually a really strong energy. Yeah, so the healing family issues card, the next card we have is very soon. Wow. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. I feel for maybe 50% of people watching. Oh yeah, a new love. Okay. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. For a lot of you, this is talking about your divine counterpart transforming, stepping into their power. Actually, for quite a few of you, when I was saying 50%, because what I'm seeing in the energy, Spirit is showing me in terms of union coming together, I feel half of you will resonate with this is something that's happening now, like you feel your counterpart being manifested in now. For the other half of you, I actually feel like there's a little bit more to heal, and Spirit doesn't want you to feel negatively about that or be upset about that, because they're showing me that really, like, it just comes down to everyone being on a different stage of their journey. Spirit is taking you through different steps of healing. And also, I want to say that for some divine feminines watching who are feeling stressed out about timing, there's almost this belief system that you have that if it doesn't happen right now, it's never going to happen. And Spirit is saying that's not true. They really want you to know that someone's spirit guides is bringing that through really strongly. They're also saying that something about your creativity and your intuition, feeling like you really lost your creativity in the past, feeling like this is something you really wanted to get back, and you're almost like in this chaotic energy like your divine masculine counterpart. So really, I want to speak to you, if you're listening to this and if that describes you, really ask yourself, like, what's the rush? Notice when you're trying to make things happen from a place of fear, and Spirit is asking you to step into this calmer energy because you're really going to be okay. And yeah, lean into that fear that you're feeling. Let it, because right now you're resisting the fear. You don't want to feel it. You don't want to let it wash over you. You don't want it to consume you. Okay, so for some reason, and this happens sometimes, I'm really being drawn to the Archangel card. So I'm just going to pull some quick messages about this fear, because, this fear is actually a theme I feel really strongly in those who are watching this. And if you're a divine masculine and you're watching this and this fear applies to you, this message is also for you. Because there's just a lot of fear that I feel, okay, they keep drawing me to the healing family issues card. So this fear is not really from you or your soul. This fear is from your family issues. And your higher self, so your soul, wanted you to learn this lesson. This is like a pre-birth intention, which is why Spirit is saying it's actually okay for you to relax into this energy of surrender. You were almost taught, and I feel this might be a mother wound, that if you don't make it happen, it's never going to happen. So if that describes you, really look at that fear and see how that's coming through. Okay, so we have 4 cards from these counselor. Archangel Azrael, you are a natural counselor and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. For a lot of people listening, I feel you're being trained on a soul level to be a healer. And being a healer doesn't mean you have to be a doctor, doesn't mean you have to do Reiki. It can literally just mean you're embodying this energy of mindfulness and awareness. And for a lot of people listening, this counselor card where it's talking about your healing abilities is actually talking about how this is something that you're growing into, and you're going to have more clarity about how you want to heal. So if this resonates with you about the healing thing, don't feel pressured to know what this is right now. Spirit wants you to just explore this feeling. I'm really feeling for everyone watching this is about slowing down, because Spirit is saying, like, what's the rush? Like, really look at where this feeling of rushing is coming from. It was kind of like the energy in the beginning of the reading. It was so chaotic. There was that baby crying. I was kind of like stumbling over my words. Like, the energy was just everywhere. But it was mainly because of the baby that was crying. So, you know, it's like, what's the rush? So that's the energy that I feel you're in. So kind of just bring it down to this calmer energy. That's really the message that I'm hearing. You also don't have to have everything figured out. Like, it doesn't really benefit you to know everything mentally. Like, it's really about getting into the rhythm of the feeling. So this card says, take your power back. Archangel Raziel, use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. This is really about your power coming back, your divine masculine's power coming back. Sensitivity. Archangel Haniel, you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings, yeah. I'm drawn to the swans in the background, which is also a sign of twin flame union, divine counterpart union. So, you know, this union is coming in for you, and you know this on a heart and soul level. But almost because you know this, it can kind of trip you up, and you're like looking in reality to be like, well, where is it? Where is it coming in? Spirit really wants you to just slow down. I feel like someone in your past made you feel as though you can't slow down, like you have to always be going. So I feel that's something here. Yeah. Archangel Gabriel, this is the nurture card. Let me show that closer. And I'm going to buy like a card stand so that I can put the cards here, because holding them up is just kind of painful with my injury and everything. So this card says, Archangel Gabriel, as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for your life right now. So I'm actually hearing for someone here, you have like a younger cousin, a younger family member who might really look up to you. And, you know, if this resonates with you, this person is going to pop into your mind right away. Spirit is saying, you know, indulge in your relationship with this person, this younger family member, because the things that might irritate you about them, or you might even just feel bad about yourself when you're around them, it's triggering an inner child wound. If you can be playful and really just spend time with them, it's going to bring you back into your inner child. That's really what I'm feeling here. So for the people watching this and resonating, I really feel your divine counterpart is really on the same union timeline as you. I know it's so difficult. I know it's so painful. I know it can be antagonizing to be like, well, my intuition is telling me this. Where is it? But really just take some time, take some deep breaths, and ground in the present moment. And if no one has ever given you permission to do that in the past, which I feel is the case here, you know, let Spirit give you this permission. Give yourself permission. So I'm going to move on to my favorite deck. And if you guys watch my readings, you know I use this deck all the time. It's the Enchanted Map Oracle cards. I love this deck so much. It's just so, the messages are so resonant. So I'm going to pull on some, actually I'm going to pull, so one card for where you are, and then one card for your counterpart, because I kind of want to look at both of the energies, kind of like a compare and contrast. Okay, so we just had 2 cards fall out. Perfect. You don't have to pull those. So, oh, we have 3 cards. Okay, so the middle is going to be, is that what I think it is? Okay, you guys, Spirit always shocks me with the cards. So the first card is Metamorphosis. You're going through change. We get this card a lot. The Divine Feminine is going through profound change. I mean, this card comes up all the time. The middle card, the bridging energy, is Heal the Ouch. You're both healing childhood stuff right now, stuff from your family. Both of you are united in this energy. This is what you're both going through. So you might feel like you and your divine counterpart have nothing in common. For someone, I feel that's something they're thinking. Nothing in common, or just like there's something blocking you. And I really feel that both of you are actually in the same energy. So it's going to look different in the 3D, but Spirit wants you to know and trust that you're really on the same journey right now. Like, really let yourself trust that. And look for common ground instead of looking at all your differences. For your divine counterpart, we have the Mountain card. They are encountering big obstacles in their life, and I know why this is. They're encountering big obstacles because they've been trying to live their life from their ego programming. Spirit is blocking them in a way that almost feels painful, but it's because they're being redirected to a higher timeline. That's really what I feel here, really strongly. I also want to say, you know, I want you to look at these 3 cards. Let me see if I can hold these up. Metamorphosis, Heal the Ouch, and Mountain. The bridging energy, what is standing between you two, is just resolving your family issues and the emotions left over from it. That really is all it is. I know that sometimes like things feel so complicated in life. There's obviously a lot of nuance to life, but at the end of the day, when you're thinking about separation and conflict, you're just looking at energies that are just not in harmony, in balance. Spirit wants you to know when these family issues are healed is when you'll come together, and they don't want you to panic because you don't have it in the present moment. So this is a really cool 3-card pull that they gave me. It really just represents both your energies and the bridging energies. So let's see. Okay, I'm gonna pull on. So this is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, and I'm going to pull on an advice message. And, you know, I actually feel... Okay, so we have 2 cards come out. I feel we'll close the reading soon because, you know, this is actually a pretty simple message. And I do like longer readings, but sometimes Spirit just wants to bring through a shorter message or a simpler message just because, you know, you already have a lot on your plate. And they don't want to bombard you with information. And sometimes information isn't even that helpful. It's more about just feeling validated where you're at. Okay, so we have Imagine and Here and Now. You're really going to benefit from just staying grounded in the present moment. And in the here and now, this image is crazy. Like, look at the image on this card. I feel she's like sitting on an egg and the egg has a door in it. Like a door in front of it. It's almost like, and there's 2 signs that say past and future. I really feel like right now you're panicking because you don't have what you think you should have. I really feel Spirit saying that the key to the higher timeline is in the present moment, and you really have to kind of incubate and nurture the egg of the present moment. It's not going to be something... I'm literally seeing the image of like you're in the middle of a field. There's no way out except through sitting still and almost calling in with your like magical powers, like this portal to the future. Spirit doesn't want you to panic about this though, because they're helping you. It's going to flow through your imagination. It's an interesting energy. This is really like... With the Imagine card, I'm also seeing divine downloads. You're going to be receiving downloads through your dreams. So Divine Feminine Collective, the overall message that I feel Spirit wants to leave you with here is really to not panic, because I feel that you are right now easily getting into this energy of panic. And it's taking you out of the present moment. It's making you try and push forward, but they want you to stay still, relax and surrender, accept everything as it is now. I know that's easier said than done, but that is the strong advice message. Why not be easy on yourself? Why not let yourself take the easy route? You don't have to push forward. You don't have to figure everything out. Just surrender in the present moment, and you're going to be given future steps. You're going to be given messages, divine downloads, and you're going to have that support. Think of all the people in your life who can support you. Think about how powerful your intuition is. Think about, you know, all the readers who are there for you. I'm not going to stop making videos. I'm still going to be here 6 months down the line making these readings for you guys. I really just want to say, you know, allow yourself to just not panic about this and just surrender. You have a huge support system supporting you. And I really feel from this reading that you feel quite alone and you feel like you don't know what to do. But these are the messages that come through really strongly. So just know that Spirit is always going to be there for you, whether it's, Spirit speaking through this reading, Spirit sending you signs, when you're out and about, Spirit speaking to you through your intuition, or they're sending you, people in your life who can help you. They're always going to be there and they're always going to be available. And I feel at the core of this is really just you needing to feel supported and looked after in your journey. And this is a lesson for all of us on this journey, is to accept support. Just let yourself be present, like really let yourself be present. Just try it out. Unburden yourself from anything you think you have to do. Because that energy of stillness is going to create everything. You won't have to push. You won't have to think so much about what you want to do. It'll just arise in your emotions. So that is really what I'm feeling Spirit wants to convey in this reading. It was a pleasure doing this channeled message. And, if you're watching this, I want you to know that I post these readings every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'm really committed to doing these channelings for our collective so that you guys get the assistance and the messages that you need. We're really in this as a collective. We're doing this together. And so I want you to know that you have that support. So if you enjoyed this reading, be sure to join my channel and my community by subscribing. I'm in the process of making a Patreon community. I talked about at the beginning, where I'll be doing 2 live streams a week. So I'll get to connect with you guys in the live chat. And in the second half, I'll be basically going through the chat box and answering your questions so that you can ask me something and I'm already connected to Spirit in that energy. Then I can channel messages that are specifically for you, whatever you need to hear at that moment to find peace, to find abundance, and to find healing and community. I felt really called to create that. So I'm really excited for that journey, and I will keep you all updated. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you in Tuesday's reading. All right, take care, everyone.